It's currently 7:58. I am on a call with my students and we're going to build out their brand identity, and you will get to see it as well. And hopefully this helps you build out a better brand identity for your brand. Alrighty guys, I'm gonna go ahead and screen share now so you guys can see my screen. Well, you guys already see the document, so you really wouldn't even need to see my screen, to be honest. Yeah. But we gonna start it exactly how we usually do when it comes to the brand identity. The very first step of this process is always the word references. So we want to come up with words that clearly describe what you guys want to see from the brand. Some examples of words could be American, badass, freedom, liberty. The goal is to come up with 3 words, and then we're going to use ChatGPT to get multiple words from those 3. We're going to try to collect 25 to 100, and then we're going to drop them inside this document. And of course, we want to avoid basic words like rich, love. We want to make them actually feel like they have some meaning, like they have some substance. And these words will be used for collection names, product names, designs, captions, and things that you put on your website. So y'all can kind of start spitting some words out that y'all would want to see from y'all brand, ideally based on what I just explained. And then I'll kind of help you guys categorize them down and basically come up with a solid view.
All right. Yusuf, do you want to say some? Because I already have my list, I think.
So just a list of 3 words that.
A good reference I like to do is just build the brand based off like my own thoughts, my own perspective, my own journey, because I feel like that's the easiest thing to actually showcase versus trying to build it off something outside of you. I would say think about you, think about yourselves, and kind of start with some things that you believe in or some things that you believe about yourself, and then build around that, because that's going to be the easiest thing for you to honestly showcase, and it's going to put some actual passion into it because it's built around who you are as a person versus a random concept outside of y'all.
Right, okay. I have some of mine. I have vision, obsessed, and then like powerful.
Fire. Yusuf, do you like those words?
Yeah. I don't see the obsessed one though. I like vision, I like powerful. Why obsessed?
Vision.
Well, do you think addicting would be better?
Powerful. Addicted, obsessed, they're pretty much the same meaning. These are just 3 core words that we're going to build around. So this is a good solid 3. These words have meaning. These words, you can kind of get a good idea for something surrounding them. So we'll start with these 3 right here. And what I want you guys to do, actually I'll do it instead. That way you guys can see what's going on. I'm going to share my screen, guys.
Sounds good.
All right.
Share. Wham. I'm also going to leave this open though. All right, this is ChatGPT. I'm going to open up a new project. I encourage you guys also do the same exact thing for your brand. Just create a whole new project inside ChatGPT. If you go to ChatGPT, open up the sidebar, scroll to projects, click new projects, and then basically you want to name it whatever you plan on naming your brand. And then once you're inside your new project, what you want to literally do, what I'm going to do for you guys right now, is just quite literally go into here, copy this activity, boom, copy the 3 words you just came up, vision, powerful, obsessed, or addicted. I like both of them, to be honest. You can throw those inside here. Then we're gonna have them basically come up with more words for us, and then I'm gonna work with you guys to pick out some more words to get things a lot closer, so to say. So we see prophecy. I don't really like that word. If you guys see a word inside here that y'all really like, let me know. That way we can grab it and bring it over to that word references document. I like the word tunnel vision. What are y'all thoughts on that?
Yeah, that perspective and manifestation I like too.
Tunnel vision. Let's get that inside there. Perspective. I like that as well.
Manifestation too.
Manifestation, I like that as well.
I kind of also like destiny.
Yeah, I agree with that
or
one.
legacy.
Destiny, I like that one as well. Well, we're moving all across the planet. Destiny, legacy as well.
What about awakened?
Awaken, I like it as well. Is it inside here?
Yeah, it's at the very top.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, that fits well.
Legacy, awakened. Let's lead down here to powerful. What we don't want to do is lean too far off of what we're building around initially, because we want to try to be very niche. So powerful, and then the words we have here may be a little bit different, but we obviously have to choose some words that kind of have a healthy mixture without having one extreme and then another extreme, if you guys get what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah.
So we can look through powerful. Just kind of let me know what words y'all see that doesn't overtake the initial words we just got. Or if we do want to overtake the initial words we just got, we have to remove some of those initial words just to keep it grounded to one kind of specific thing.
What about relentless?
I like relentless as well.
And precision too.
Precision.
Yeah.
What's that?
Ruthless precision. Under supremacy.
Got that as well.
I was thinking maybe like fearless as well.
I like fearless. I'll just type it in here. Fearless.
Maybe invincible.
I was going to say invincible as well. I like that one. Let's grab that. Wham. Then let's head down to obsessed. Consumed, addicted to greatness, fixation. Tunnel-minded is kind of like tunnel vision. Possess, madness. I like the word driven.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
driven too.
Locked in too.
Locked in, I like it as well. I'm gonna start doubling up on some of these words. Driven, locked in. I already threw that in there. I like consumed by purpose. What do you guys think about that?
Yeah, I like that.
Oh, I didn't even see that one. Yeah, that's good.
Fire. All right, we'll start with these words. We got vision, powerful, obsessed, tunnel vision. Then we have perspective, manifestation, destiny, legacy, awaken, relentless, ruthless precision, fearless, invincible, driven, locked in, consumed by purpose. I like these words. I feel like it's giving us a pretty healthy central direction, and it's not too far left and it's not too far right. We may have to, once we kind of look at these actual photos, we may have to dim down these words a little bit to focus on more of a central point, because manifestation, destiny, legacy, words like that is more on, I don't want to say a spiritual side, but more of that kind of realm. And then things like locked in, driven are more of like a grittier kind of thing. But we'll kind of see what direction we're leaning towards when we actually get these photos. So first exercise done. Good job, guys. Yo, before you finish the video, I want to put you on some tools that I know will help you grow your clothing brand. Tool number one is a link to get Shopify for literally $1 a month. If you haven't got started with Shopify just yet, don't pay $40 a month. Use the link inside the description to literally get it for $1 a month. Tool number two is Dropflow AI. It's an app that I built that basically helps you manage your clothing brand's money. That link is also inside the description. Tool number three is Website Empire. I know you guys have a lot of issues building out your website, so that team can literally help you. That link is inside the description as well. I believe they charge $100 to build sites. Tool number four is the manufacturer that I use for my clothing brand. His name is Farewell Industry. Pakistan guy, has made a lot of products for me. He's also inside the description. And I have to say the best for last. Tool number 5 is my AI prompts. It's a list of 20 plus prompts that you can use on ChatGPT to help you build your clothing brand. All of that is inside the description. Go ahead and get access to what you need to get access to, and then get back to the video. The next step is the visual references. It's going to be photos and pictures that give off the vibe that you want your brand to give. So we're going to search for reference images using the reference words that we have right here. We're going to try to collect 25 to 100 images. We're going to drop these over here inside the brand picks. And these images need to align directly with the word references as well as the feeling and vibe that you guys want the brand to give off. It's going to help with designing, help with marketing, also help with just visuals so you guys have the direct references. So I'm going to go ahead and open up Pinterest right here. And we're going to take some of these words. What I really want you guys to think about is marketing, number one. Don't look at a photo and you hear the word vision and you see the galaxy, so you think that resembles vision. You want to get photos that you can actually recreate with your brand. So let's say my brand was about being locked in and dedicated and hungry. A photo like this can clearly resemble that, versus if my brand was about, let's say, manifestation, right? Some people, when building out this activity and doing this exercise, they may grab a photo like this, right? But this is nothing that you can recreate. So you want to avoid stuff that you can't recreate and lean on more stuff that you can actually recreate. So we're going to do this exercise together. Like I said, we're going to go word by word and kind of search up some photos, and I'll work with you guys to grab some photos. But it's more about what you guys actually want your brand to feel like when it comes to these photos. You guys get what I'm saying? Because I could have a vision and you could have a vision, but we want to grab photos that specifically give off the feeling and vibe that you guys want your brand to give off. So this first word is vision, and of course they're going to throw a lot of stuff at us like this. Let's avoid photos like this. We want to get things that actually showcase some scenery, actually showcase some action. I'm going to search up vision. I need to come up with a good word to be able to see. Let's search up lifestyle instead. Vision lifestyle. I feel like that's a little bit better. Okay, now we're able to see a lot more stuff. All right, y'all work with me. Let me know some photos that stick out to y'all, and then I'll kind of grab them, screenshot them, and move them over to the mood board. Things that you think feels like your brand, or you want to feel like your brand, or resembles the lifestyle of the people who will be wearing your brand.
Okay, sounds good.
I'm going to have to build off y'all because this is y'all, the aesthetic that you guys want to go for, so to say. So once I can grasp the vision, then I can kind of work around it and help you guys more.
Maybe like that photo right in the middle where it's like the, not one up. Yeah.
Here, okay.
But I feel like that also fits in with like the locked in one.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely get what you're saying. But the thing is,
I like the Prada one.
The Prada one too? I'll check it out. Let's see. Boom.
Yeah.
I'll grab these. And like I said, we can remove and add some, right? I don't want y'all to overly think about the word references. Like I said, the word references can be changed. We're just trying to get a good sense of the feeling of the actual brand that's being built out right now.
Okay.
Screenshotting this stuff and I'm dropping it inside here. That way we can have our photo references. We got one. Cool. Did you like the Prada one?
Yeah.
Where's it at? Okay. It's clean. I like it for sure. It definitely does give off a totally different aesthetic than the image that's above. So these will be two totally different directions, and it's either will work. It's just about where you guys want to go, to be honest.
Jordan, are we trying to do like a fashion type of brand, or like a, you know what I mean, like a mindset type of thing where the guy's like a locked in dude, like the person buying. You get what I mean? Like we're selling more to fashion people, or like those hard guys that you see right there.
Me personally, so I was kind of taking more of like our brand name into this, but me as personally, like what I would rock and people I would want to sell to is more like fashion people. So yeah, definitely that Prada image sticks out to me a bunch looking at it, to me at least.
For sure. Definitely get what you're saying. The thing that I do dislike about the Prada image is I do see the sort of kind of vision dreaming thing a little bit, but I'll take the photo for the simple fact that he is looking up. If he was looking straight, I wouldn't take the photo for the specific word references that you guys gave me. But since he is looking up and it can kind of give that daydreaming, that visioning, that manifesting look, I'll take it. I'll take it. If you guys can kind of get what I'm saying there.
No, yeah, where he's like, yeah, he's imagining, yeah.
We'll take the screenshot, drop it inside here. I'll take away this one. And also, I don't want y'all to think that just based off these photos, this is the specific product that your person has to wear as well, because this is just a photo that gives off the feeling. This same exact audience, this is one location, they seem to be at the house. When this guy probably goes outside to maybe a business meeting or to maybe a dinner, he probably does put on like a nice polo t-shirt or something of that nature. If you guys get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Let's grab some more photos though, guys. Let me know if you see something that really hits the spot.
I think like that one, go up a little. I'm looking at two right now. It's like the one with the path one.
The car?
Nah, like with there's a bunch of people in one path and there's just like this solo dude.
This and then this?
Nah, all the way to the bottom left.
Oh, bottom left. Yeah, I like this. I just feel like it's difficult to showcase, you know?
I like the guy sitting on the ears.
Years?
Is that yours?
Yeah, that's the other one I was gonna say. That's the year.
This is clean. I like it as well. This does give more of that kind of like, not dark, because I mean the photo is clearly dark, but in terms of aesthetics, right?
Mm-hmm.
This kind of look is totally different from this kind of look. If you guys get what I'm saying, just as far as picture references. But let's just grab some more, and then we'll lean heavier towards the more photos that you guys have. Like whichever one of more style specifically you guys have, we'll lean more towards that. But we're gonna grab 3 photos per word that you guys have.
Okay.
Let me know if y'all see anything.
There was one scrolling back up, but I was kind of questioning it for a bit. Keep going. I think a couple more. That looking you down one. You're right on it.
This one, it's clean. I like it. It kind of gives off that same vibe as the year's photo.
Yeah.
And since they're in the sky, it also gives more of visionary kind of look.
Yeah, that's what I liked it, but I questioned a little bit. But then I was like, I really do like that one.
Yeah, for sure. I'll screenshot it. This will be the third that we grab. Then we're gonna grab 3 more for each word. Maybe not each word, but probably like a couple more words.
Yeah, to be honest, I see what you mean by the product one not fitting the aesthetic, and I completely agree. Because I think our thing isn't supposed to be like a like the expensive fashion brands like Gucci and Prada and stuff. I think we should be like a not really cheap, but affordable.
Yeah.
But also clean.
Makes sense for sure. We're gonna grab more and just kind of see how you guys go about this. Let's do the powerful word. These photos are going to be pretty interesting because the word powerful is such a strong word. But let's look at the word powerful. And actually, I think they did a great job. Talk to me, guys. Let me know what you guys see that you like.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them here actually. Definitely the one.
A-bomb? The stitchy one?
Yeah, in a way, I like that one.
Where's that at? Oh, here?
Yeah.
The white lamp. Yeah, that one.
Let's grab this.
Yeah, I kind of see more the direction we're heading with.
Yeah, same.
Let me know if you guys see something else you like. See, I see similar photos from the word vision for sure, for sure.
Yeah. If we can you go up one, a couple? I was thinking more about a brand, but like that words like that focus one.
It's clean. I like it. And at the end of this, we're going to grab some product references. So we're going to connect all of this stuff all the way down to actual products that you guys could ideally see yourself creating for the brand. So everything will work itself out the way it needs to.
Before you click off, like, can you go back to the pin when you're done? Can you go back to the Pinterest one?
Talk to me.
You see that like Batman one is?
Yeah,
I kind of did like that one as well.
rock with it for sure, for sure. Screenshot it. This definitely
It
gives
kind
out
of gives
that.
off the like future you or like that. I don't know how to put it, but like it's like
The
future
manifestation
you.
type of thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I rock with it. I rock with it. I rock with it. I rock with it. Let's head back. Let's grab one more. Oh, I'm not even
Yeah,
on the word.
definitely that Kobe one or like that
The U
Muhammad
versus
Ali or the
Yeah.
Muhammad Ali.
I like the U versus U one too.
Alright. Let's grab it.
And with the Kobe one, I'm kind of getting like almost like fearless in a way.
Where's that Kobe one at?
Go the right there to the right. It's like him throwing. Yeah.
Got you. Let's go to the next word. Let's go to obsessed. Then we'll probably do two more and then
Yeah.
go from there. Obsessed lifestyle. Let's check it out. Let me know what you guys see that you like.
Alright.
You like the one with the BMW and the G wagon? The guy like sleeping on the car.
The Benz down there.
Yeah.
What are you guys thinking?
You see that one too?
I think it definitely fits with it. Yeah.
It's clean. I like it. I like this photo as well.
Which one?
This one here.
Yeah, that one's clean too. Yeah, can we add that one? I also messed that with that dude with all the like the orders, him laying on it.
Let me check it out. Here.
Yeah,
It's clean.
like you have your vision and you're kind of obsessed with it, so you're working towards it.
Let's hit perspective, well, tunnel vision. And then basically you guys kind of get the gist of this exercise. You guys should just continue building on this, continue grabbing more photos. I recommend you guys actually get on Pinterest as well. And you start saving, liking, hearting photos that are similar to the aesthetic that you want your brand to give off. That way your Pinterest board is just full of inspiration for everything you're trying to do with the brand.
Right.
I'm mentioning the dog. Where it go up with? That one?
Here,
Yeah.
it's clean. I like it. It's,
Wow,
it's clean, but I feel like I'm not seeing the lifestyle specifically. But we definitely can use it as inspiration for sure, for sure.
Yeah, I like it, but the only thing it doesn't fit with like kind of like the mood or like the other pictures we've been going for.
Yeah, I like the concept though. So you may be able to recreate something with it. Maybe somebody is walking through a tunnel early morning with the dog, and then they go on to do something else, so to say. I like the concept. So Cortez is always cooking. Let me know if you guys see something else that you like.
Oh, that was Cortez.
Yeah. That's showing tunnels for real.
Yes. Yeah, I'm kind of.
Wait, what about that? Wait, what about this one? Go up, please. The one next to the yes. The one to the left of it. Not down. Not down. It's like the people walking in a blur, and he's just in the middle.
It's just clean, but like I said, it'll be.
No, not this one.
Oh
Not
my
that one.
bad.
No, you good. It's next to the the green next one.
Here,
Yeah, that one.
it's just clean as well. It will just obviously have to fit the concept, like something that he's doing or something that he has shows that kind of lifestyle that we're trying to showcase with the brand. But it's clean though. All right, we'll stop there with the photos, and I'm just gonna remove this one. I feel like it's not really serving much of a purpose at this point.
Yeah.
I'll drop this on here. Like I said, you guys can continue to add photos. Like if you're just on Pinterest and you see something you like, just add your photos inside here. This is your board, so you can use this full time. Just add your photos inside here. That way you can keep visualizing and seeing what the brand is actually supposed to look and feel like. So now we pretty much have the photo references. The next step will be the character references. We want to come up with people or characters that mimic the brand's feeling and the brand's vibe. These can be from pop culture, historical figures, movies. We want to just try to collect 5 people. And you want to look for something special, unique, super niche to the brand's vibe, like super duper niche to the brand's vibe. If I was building a sad clothing brand with words like defeated, hurt, lonely, depressed, my characters would be Rue from Euphoria, Marcus Baker from Ginny and Georgia, probably BoJack Horseman as well. Just different people that really embody the brand. The goal of this is not for them to be your influencers. The goal of this is for them to guide who you choose to be your influencers. And then number 2, for you to guide who you choose to be your models and how they move and how they act in just the overall aura that they carry themselves with. So let's get some characters. What are you guys thinking about characters?
I think some off like the mood board that we already had going. Definitely like Kobe,
Batman here.
Can't type Kobe, Batman,
Muhammad Ali, and then with the other, it's like the other aesthetic ones. I was kind of more thinking like, you know how like Perez Scales kind of shows his like lifestyle in a way.
Yeah,
Something like that.
makes sense. Okay, we can use Busy Bee. For sure, that's solid. We'll keep the 4. All right, now we want to build out your ICP. This is really important because if you don't know who your customer is not going to know who they are because you're not creating a product for them, you're not creating content for them, you're not targeting them. Therefore, you're never going to reach them. It's like throwing a fishing hook into the sea without bait. We need bait. So who do you want to sell to? What do they look like? What do they consume? How do they dress? What do they listen to? We want to gather every single detail about the customer. We can simply start with age. How old are these people that you guys want to target with this brand?
Definitely like 16 to 21.
16 to 21, for sure, for
Yeah,
sure.
16 to 22, around that. Like, just that young age.
Got you. Are they waking up at a specific time? Are they sleeping in? What's their kind of wake up looking like?
Well, to be honest, since it's the age that's young, I would say they wake up early for school.
Wake up early, for sure, for
And
sure.
definitely probably go out, so probably stay up late.
Yeah, definitely.
Wake up early, stay up late. Makes sense. When they do get up though, like what's some thoughts or like what's on their mind? What are they preparing to do? What's on their agenda, so to say, today? Are they waking up just going to school like everybody else? Are they waking up talking to their girlfriend? Are they waking up praying, reading their Bible? Are they waking up going on a run? Are they waking up opening up their MacBook, getting to work? What are these guys doing when they're waking up in the morning?
I would like to say more like, yeah, open up their MacBook, trying to get to work, trying to focus on what they want to do in life.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Smooth. What about their background? Like, what's their family life like? Do they have good parents? You feel me? And, you know, parents are stable, so they just want to get rich and then provide for them? Are they coming from struggling backgrounds? Are parents poor and they trying to make it out for them? Or is everything they just want to get rich because they see people online getting rich? Like, what's the background, sort of say, of the parent situation? Because they will be living with their parents 16 to 21.
I like their parents are poor, they're trying to help them out, or maybe they just see online the culture of people making money and stuff and want to follow that.
Gotcha.
But they are inspired by their parents. Like, they do want to work hard for the parents.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that range.
Wants to work hard for parents, for sure, for sure. Dreams and ambitions, I'm assuming they would want to get rich at a young age.
Yeah, like an entrepreneur type thing.
Entrepreneur,
They create businesses.
online business.
Yeah.
What they listen to?
Ooh.
Like specific artists and stuff, or like a genre?
Genre would be better.
You think rap, right?
It would just depend on who you guys want to target specifically.
So what do you think?
But I would say mostly rap. Most of the entrepreneurs I know listen to rap.
Yeah,
I
I
would
say
assume
really
rap, because it's like the rich lifestyle they want to live in.
For sure, for sure. So they're
And you see
16,
rappers doing that too.
16 to 21. They're waking up early. They're staying up late. They get up. They want to get straight to work. They work hard for their parents. They want to get rich young. They're entrepreneur, probably do online business, listen to rap. They're very ambitious.
They're on social media a lot. You can.
Yeah, social, for sure, for sure. How deeper can we get? For sure, for sure. Okay, that's solid. I like that ideally. They're 16 to 21. They wake up early. They stay up late. They open their MacBook. The main purpose of these people is to really just get rich young at a young age. That's really the main goal, is to get rich young. I would be assuming, right?
Yeah.
For sure, for sure. Makes sense. And these people, some of them are in school, some of them are working. But while they're in these places, they're obviously still focused on, you know, the end goal, the money.
And
to be honest,
yeah, I'd say most of them are forced for school and working. Like, they don't believe in actual school. They don't believe in working, but they do it because they're forced to.
Gotcha.
So basically, they're trying to quote unquote escape the matrix in a way. They're trying to make money just to like escape that system of going to school and working till you die.
Gotcha. Makes sense. The more details we have, the better, because you can showcase this stuff in your content. You can showcase, you know, a mom in the back of the door. This could be your sister yelling, or just a random girl leaving, or you can grab an audio from somewhere in a video of the mom yelling, "Get up, get ready to go to school." And the guy's not really trying to hear it, but then he goes to school, and while he's at school, he got his headphones in, just locked in on his MacBook throughout the entire time. Having a good understanding of your ICP makes it easier for you to market to them. Next step is ideal products. What products do you want to sell to these people? Tailor your products to your ideal customer directly. So what type of clothes do you see these guys wearing? Do you see these guys wearing super crazy flashy denim? Do you see these guys wearing rhinestone zip ups? Or do you see these guys wearing, you know, nice baggy clothes with graphics that look cool but not overly? Kind of talk to me about what products you see these guys wearing.
Yeah, I see a cool design on a shirt and like baggy jeans with a cool design on it. That doesn't do too much. It's clean. It's simple.
I would also like to add like polos, but not like the basic regular like school polos, but like graphic polos. You know what I'm talking about?
Like them Chief Keef ones.
In a way, yeah.
Graphic polos. What else, guys?
Again, yeah, like jeans, like dark black jeans, baggy ones too.
Dark baggy jeans. What else? What else? What else? What else?
For the ideal customer, sorry to go back, but I kind of feel like maybe they want to be different in a way. So maybe ideal products, time to time, we have something where they want to be different and maybe like stand out.
Yeah, I
So
see that.
something like flashy time to time. So maybe a flashy pair of jeans or a flashy shirt.
Yeah.
Their entire concept is revolutionary, trying to be different,
Yeah.
trying to stand out, really.
I definitely do get that in a sense, but when I think more about these people that are 16 to 21, waking up early, staying up late, opening up the MacBook, getting to work, working hard for their parents, want to get rich young, entrepreneur, online business, rap, ambitious, social, school, working, still focused on the end goal, focus, they're forced to go to school, they're trying to escape their matrix. I actually think they care a little bit less about like how cool, quote unquote, they look. I feel like in their head, right? If I'm focused on escaping the matrix, I understand that the people that are in the matrix, that's something that they care about, like how cool they look to the outside world. I don't think they'll be overly focused on. When I think about specifically, we can just take a look at the characteristics, for example, the Brez scales, right? When I see Brez, I don't see Brez in anything that's like overly crazy, right? If we talking about Chrome Hearts, it's black, it's white. I see them in jeans from time to time, but I don't see anything that's just like, oh, this is overly clean or overly flashy. You guys get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For sure. I like the coat tee designs, the graphic polos, the dark jeans.
And with the ideal customer profile, again, I think that we should add working out.
Yeah. I like
just them being disciplined. They go to the gym, definitely. Consistently, too.
For sure. Cool designs, baggy jeans. What about hoodies? What about long sleeves? What about jackets? What about sweats? What about any shorts? What are you guys kind of thinking in that area? What kind of products in that sense?
I was thinking long sleeves and zip ups.
Makes sense. What colors are you guys thinking of? Like what kind of designs? Is it simple one-word designs? Is it a cool design but not like overly crazy?
It would be like a simple logo. And I think color scheme would be like black, gray, occasionally white.
For like designs, at least I would say something, a cool design but not overly the top.
Gotcha. It's really important to know. That way you guys have a design direction, because if you don't, what you end up doing is do your first 3 drops like hardcore specifically for this identity, and then you do your 4th drop and it's like out of this world. And then in your head you're like, wait a minute, sometimes they do want to pop it and be flashy, but then at the same time, that's not what they're shopping with you for though specifically. They have that brand that they go buy that one flashy piece from, so to say. So sticking and really niching is really important. But cool design tees, graphic polos, dark baggy jeans, long sleeves, simple logos, black, gray, whites, cool designs, not overly, kind of designs and graphics. Makes sense. All right. Next step is a unique selling point. Why should they buy your products instead of buying from your competitors? Well, the first thing that you have to identify is who is your competitors. Specifically for this target audience, I would think your competitors would be the upper end, more luxury brands. Well, I really can't call them luxury because they don't create luxury products, but I would say brands that are more famous, like the Balenciagas, like the Chrome Hearts. Brands like that people, specifically young entrepreneurs, love just for the simple fact that we know it costs a lot and it still look cool. Why should somebody buy you versus buying the Chrome Hearts? Number one, obviously you're going to be price efficient. You're not going to charge as much as Chrome Hearts. But outside of that pricing point, why should they still support you guys versus going anywhere else, to be honest? I feel like at the same time, kind of how we just talked about it, brands like Stussy specifically, I don't know who their target audience is, to be honest, but I could say that they could create similar products for that kind of target audience, as we've seen that one person specifically in the photo wearing it, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This could be a brand that's potentially competition, as well as whatever brand this is, like these graphic brands that create these products with nice silhouettes. So why should somebody buy from y'all brand specifically, versus going and supporting a brand like Stussy or supporting a brand like these other brands out there that are attacking a similar niche or have a chokehold on the similar niche, so to say?
I know this may be like a super basic one, but I definitely want quality.
Yeah.
Like that's one of my main things when I look at a brand. Like, their quality. It's not basic. It's like kind of it's there. The quality's there, but it's not like Chrome Hearts like quality or like price point. You know?
Yeah, makes sense for sure.
Also, to add on that, when you think of a brand like Balenciaga or Stussy, you think of like a big brand that's still corporate, no matter how hard they really try. I think when they see us, they see like a small, down-to-earth brand that they would be willing to buy from and gatekeep. It'd be like a niche brand. You know what I mean?
Makes sense. I like both points for sure, for sure. We want to get it into a sentence that people can see and feel as soon as they see the brand, right? As far as quality, there are a lot of brands that create good quality clothes because we're all using the same manufacturers, 100% cotton or 80-20 cotton poly mix. So it is a good point. Like that's something that obviously should be on the website. Obviously the quality of the product, not really a main selling point though. I do like the niche brands for sure. Like the brands wanting to be gate kept, but how can we showcase that? What's the thing that when people are scrolling through their Instagram reels, they're like, I have to buy this brand for this reason. We kind of got to get to that selling point, and it has to be one of them. I'm just thinking about another brand. Like I said, let's say, for example, that Sad Defeated brand that I was talking about earlier. Sad, defeated, those are the key words. Characters are like Rue, people like that. You feel what I'm saying? When I think about why somebody would buy from my Sad brand versus buying from the other Sad Instagram brands, number one, we would actually create products for sad people. The Sad brands aren't really sad brands today. They're just brands that either have super baggy clothes with some cheetah print on them, so to say. And also the content that these sad brands create, they're either going to a garage and has a model that is into fashion, wearing the clothes with their head down with the sad audio and some text, or they're putting the product on the concrete, same concept, sad audio and some text. So the reason they will buy from us specifically is because we actually understand them. And how do we showcase that we understand them? We put our product and we put our model that looks like our target audience in the same exact situations that they would be in. So in content, you can see the person walking to the back of the bus with their sad music playing in their headphones, not talking to anybody. You can see the person walking through the school with their baggy clothes on, head down, headphones in while all the commotion is going on around them. You can see them at the back of the school classroom with their head down. You can see them at the lunch table by themselves. You can see them at home, bed rotting with the door closed, things like that with a messy room. So they would specifically support that sad brand versus the other sad brands because we specifically understand them and we showcase that inside our content. We understand who you are and what you're going through. You feel what I'm saying? That's a unique selling point. That'll give people a reason to be like, I gotta buy from this brand versus buying from this brand because this brand's just selling clothes. So we need to have a unique selling point that these people can directly relate to. And if they can't directly relate to it, it's going to be difficult for them to justify buying it. If you guys get what I'm saying.
Yeah, I do.
Why is your brand going to be cooler than Stussy, than Balenciaga, than all these other brands? That's kind of what we got to identify. Like, why is my brand cooler than this brand? Why is my brand better than this brand? To be honest, it kind of does tie a bit into some ego, but you have to find a competitive edge because you're not going to beat anybody with designs because everybody creates good designs. You're not really going to beat anybody with quality because everybody creates good quality as well. So what are you going to do to ensure that you beat these other brands, or in what area are you going to beat these other brands? Is it going to be in your attention to detail with the products, specifically creating products that are innovative for this select group of people? Is it going to be every single product has a gem or a tip of the day secretly inside it? Is it going to be that every order comes with something that is beneficial to the specific entrepreneur? Is it going to be that in your content, is it going to be that your content is, your brand is the hub for young entrepreneurs that are grinding? Because you're not just selling products, you're also posting motivational videos in your own style, in your own niche. Like, what's the reason that this brand is going to be better than the next quote unquote motivational brand?
You kind of fit in what I was going to say, more like unique, more like attention to detail based. Like every piece has its own little unique special thing about it that just other brands don't have. And when you see our brand, it's like, oh dang, this brand pays attention to what their customers want and what they like to draw.
Makes sense, for sure. That means every single product that you develop, you basically will have to come up with a deep reasoning for everything that exists on that product. And also inside your content, that should be the thing that is displayed every single time. Because that unique selling point needs to be something that is shown in every piece of content, every photo, every video, every caption. People need to understand why they should buy from you versus buying from anybody else. Because you specifically put the same grind and effort that these people put into escaping the matrix into these clothes. So that's a good selling point. We can write that down as a selling point. Really matching the effort of the
I also
ICP.
feel there's the humanity of us instead of, again, like a big corporate brand. People wouldn't want to support that just because they're like big already.
Yeah.
And they don't have the interest of the people.
Makes sense.
When you
For sure,
when you
for
see
sure.
like a smaller brand, you would say that they have interest of people because they want the people. The brand wants to help the people, and the brand wants to like appeal to the people.
Yeah, makes sense, for sure, for sure. That's fine. Matching the effort of the ICP with every clothing piece, ideally. That's why somebody should choose you guys. And you guys got to live by that. Every single product you develop, every single piece you design, I would say go heavier into putting more attention into detail with it. Virgil had this rule that every single thing that exists on a product needs to exist for a reason. And if it does not exist for a reason, the product serves no purpose. So why did we choose this size chart? Why did we choose this color? Why did we choose this design? Why did we choose this color on the design? Why did we choose this weight of the product? Why did we choose this customization? The more details you can explain, the better it is for you guys because it's more stuff to talk about inside your content. And I got a business partner. He does TikTok shop. His name's Ja. I'm sure you guys know him. You guys know Ja?
I've heard of Ja, yeah.
That is crazy because I've been doing this for the last 3 years and over the last 2, we haven't really been building the brand together. But Ja, he lives, actually I can see his building right here across from me, which is funny. He's got a McLaren. He does TikTok shop. One thing that I know about TikTok shop is you're supposed to read the reviews of the product. That way you have something to talk about in the content. So if you can basically write out a reason for every single thing that's on your product, a real reason, not a ChatGPT reason. Notice guys, we didn't do any of this stuff with ChatGPT except come up with more words. You feel what I'm saying? So it's all real, it's all raw. If it was ChatGPT-ish, you guys it wouldn't connect with you guys. But back to the TikTok shop analogy. TikTok shop, they use the reviews to talk about stuff in the content. You understanding why you chose a specific detail gives you something to talk about in your content, gives you something to talk about in your captions, gives you something to showcase. You know, oh, we specifically chose this size chart because we know, you know, when you're sitting and working, whatever on the arm sleeves, you want it to be a little bit above your sleeve because it can get cold. Just stuff like that. Going into your product detail, paying attention to the details, is actually going to make your brand stand out a lot more.
Right.
Now to the one sentence mission. This is the one sentence. Let's break this down really fast. Create your one sentence mission statement. Who is your brand for and why does it exist or what does it mean? So when somebody asks you, hey, what is this brand about? You don't want to say, it's about the long journey of da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Sometimes I ask people this and they send me like a 3-page paragraph, right? I'll give you an example. For the SAD brand, yo D, why'd you create that brand? Yeah, I created it for the ones who feel alone. Simple statement. You hear it. It's broad, but you still can feel what I'm saying, you know? So your one sentence mission doesn't have to be as crazy unique as your unique selling point. It just needs to be something that you can say in one sentence that when people ask you about your clothing brand, that you can obviously say it to them, if you get what I'm saying. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what would you guys say is your one sentence mission?
I made one yesterday while doing this.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's good or not, but y'all can let me know. But it's like, all right, Built for the unseen who crave more, think beyond, and refuse to stay trapped and want endless opportunity.
I think it's fire. I think it's
I like
just too much, so to say.
Yeah.
I think it's just too much.
Oh,
It's
wait,
fire, but
just-
it's 3 commas,
Just
I
so
believe.
just built for the ones that see endless opportunity.
I like that. Built for the ones that see
Yeah.
endless opportunity. I like that. For the ones who see endless opportunity.
Yeah, because without like joining you and you helping us out, our first like drop was gonna be called endless opportunity.
Fire. I put chase instead of see, right? Because a lot of people can
Yeah.
see the things that they obviously want to achieve, but it's really for the ones who chase endless opportunities. It's the entrepreneurs who do get up and get on their MacBook. They are at school, still working and thinking about their brand. They do go to the gym every single day because they feel like they can be stronger, look better, be healthier. So definitely for the ones who chase endless opportunity. I like it a lot. So now we have our ideal customer profile, our ideal products, our unique selling point, our one sentence mission, our character references, our web references, our branding photos. Now it's just time to go ahead and collect. Wait, even before we do that, did you guys come up with a brand name just yet or no?
Yeah, yeah.
What was the
We
brand name?
have one, but not going with this, it kind of feels different, but it still kind of fits. It's called Void Vision.
Void Vision. I low-key like it.
Yeah.
I low-key like it. If you did want to kind of tweak things up, the exercise that I go through is just picking a name that describes a group of people, number one.
Yep.
So what do you guys think of a name that can describe a group of people right here? You know, for the sad brand, I chose Alone Ones. It just describes a group of people. You know, what's a name you think can describe a group of these people right here? And this is even something I can throw aside ChatGPT to help us out a little bit more.
Honestly, I think ambitious just works.
Yeah, ambitious ones are like that as well. I'm gonna throw it aside here. They can give us some options. Then we want to keep that void, that your brand name as well. Just see.
Okay.
All right, they're going to talk about random stuff, right? They're not really talking about anything, but I'm gonna just look at these really quick. Pick a name that describes a group of people, like you said, ambitious ones, the locked in ones, or the locked group, just random stuff like that. As far as picking a name that describes an accurate energy, a name could just be like tunnel vision that describes an accurate energy, or the pursuit that describes an accurate energy as well. Or what was the specific, once it's his mission? Endless opportunity could be the accurate energy as well as a name that creates a curiosity gap. Opportunity, opportunity.usa could literally quite be the name. But obviously, I'll leave it up for you guys to choose. If y'all rocking with Void Vision, we can keep it. I think the word void just makes it a little bit, I don't know. I don't want to say corny, because that's not what it is, but I like the word vision, and I encourage people to use real words in their brand name. Yes, void is a real word, but even I don't really know too much of what void actually means. What's the definition of that?
Yeah, I was gonna say empty. And with the way we're going, it shouldn't feel like empty in a way, you know?
Yeah.
No, but if you keep going, it says ambitious and limitless. At the very, yeah, like ambitious
I
or
do see
dangerous,
it.
mysterious, isolated. You would say that someone like that, that's locked in, is isolated from society.
Yeah. I like it. It's just something to think about. Keep top of mind. For sure. Just keep top of mind. Just think about that closely. Think about it long term as well. Just kind of the work that you'll have to put in to maintain it. So I'll leave that up to y'all for y'all to obviously choose the brand name. Like I said, the exercise is here as far as picking one out.
Yeah.
More importantly, let's go ahead and grab these product references now. All right. So now that you have your word references, you have your character references, you also have your ideal products. Now you want to just look up products that you have inside here and save some that you could see yourself ideally dropping for your clothing brand. That way, you can throw them inside your product references, and then when it's time to design clothes, you have those product references to design. So it's not like you're drawing from a blank space. And these products don't have to specifically say, all we need is money. It's just product references, if you guys get what I'm saying. So anything that y'all like, that y'all feel like you could tweak or kind of mimic, or even if it's a silhouette, a wash, a design style that you can tweak and mimic, let's grab it and let's put it on those word references. Let's put on those product references, my bad.
The first thing that caught my eye was definitely that great, like the long white sleeve.
Here, I think it's clean as well.
Like definitely at least do something like that. Either like a black and white colorway.
Gotcha. Let's try to grab 3 t-shirts, 3 hoodies, 3 sweats, and then some accessories / denim.
Alright.
Let me know what other tees you guys see.
It's not really a shirt, but that one, if you go up a little more, that one like graphic right there, the discharge one.
Yeah, I'll take a screenshot.
Maybe.
Of course, you can tweak it, replace images. It doesn't have to be
I
this.
kind of mess with the one right next to it with the dude with the green hair.
I feel like the ones that you picked are kind of flashy and bold. Would you say so? Especially the one with the green hoodie or the green hair.
They are definitely flashy and bold. When I look at, let's open up Pinterest again. Same thing. I feel like with, let's just say, like I said, like I think of the number one brand for aspiring young entrepreneurs is just like Balenciaga. Let's look at some of their tees, direct references of them. I know they do some simple products, but they also, I don't know if Balenciaga even drops t-shirts, do they? I haven't seen much lately. Oh, this is a Balenciaga tee. This is Afro Eden tee right here. I know they do some projects that are super crazy unique, like this stuff right here, and then even the reversible stuff as well, and then they do other stuff. But it's just ideally about what y'all specifically want to create for this audience. I'm sure they'll wear either product, to be honest. If you do go super niche to dark products, simple designs, I would encourage you to stay in that direction. If you do go unique, though, you do have, not unique, I wouldn't say this is the boldest design in the world because it still is black and white. Like I've seen crazier stuff than this, as well as this. It's just more about this stuff connecting with this stuff, I'd say. If you can align these things with these things, everything will work itself out.
All right, then can we take out the discharge one then?
Yeah. Oh no, I was saying, if you like the design, you could recook this literal design and replace it with what you need to replace it with. Like you could replace this with the word obsessed and then put images. Okay, maybe one image here, one in, like, that's what I was kind of mimicking what I was saying about the design part.
Okay.
But yeah, just keep your target audience in mind as well, like the actual clothing that they will wear. And if you're going to stick to dark, stick to dark. If you're going to stick to light, stick to light. If you're going to be a little bit, on kind of both sides, you have the freedom to go back. You don't have the freedom to go back, though, if you already jump out. If you guys get what I'm saying.
Yeah, I like the Eternal one.
This one?
Yeah.
For sure. And it's just about these products just connecting to your audience, like you putting the design on there. This is just a design. Like I said, you don't have to actually use them. This is just references for you to be able to develop products for your brand. So when it's time to design a t-shirt, you come back to your design references, see which one you like, and then kind of use that as a direct reference or inspo for the brand. And then just build around the stuff that's here, though. Don't build around the stuff that's here. This is the starting point as far as silhouette, design, color, and then you build around this stuff.
Okay. Sounds good.
Let's just grab one more t-shirt and then let's get some sweats.
Kind of. We're gonna kind of say that if you go up a little, that one with the. Oh damn! I kind of like it too, but like the one. Damn, I'm gonna think about this one. Nice. But the little like crop shirt, also all the way to the right,
Here?
bottom right.
Here?
Yeah, but mix that up in our like type of like colorway.
Yeah. It's clean as well. And I'm sure they wear it. It kind of gives off that Balenciaga look for sure. It
I
definitely.
like that black one right there. That's nice too.
Here?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, it's clean. It's clean. It's just about the messaging, to be honest. That's all it'll be about, the messaging. It will be about the messaging. But like I said, if you decide to do this here, right, your audience is going to expect these products for you. So you want to make sure you remain consistent. And if you go simple, like I said, I think I said it reversed the first time. But if you start bold, your audience is going to want bold. Yes, in the future, when you have enough leverage, you can start developing products that are a lot simpler, a lot calmer, a lot of like single logo stuff. But if you start here, your audience is going to want you to stay kind of in this range as well, which is nothing wrong with that. It's just about you making the commitment of what type of clothes you obviously want to make. But like I said, as you get more leverage, as you get more following, you can do, okay, maybe a simple t-shirt or a simple beanie and then another product that's a little bit more expensive.
Well, me personally, when I was thinking about like the brand, at least I kind of wanted something bold but like calm in a way, like
Yeah.
where it's not overdone.
I get you.
So I think that's why that like main first like the long sleeve, I mean it's somewhat standing out, but it's not too much.
Yeah, it looks like a piece that Brez would wear if we saying that kind of target audience, that demographic.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I don't know about Yusuf, but that was just me personally looking at it.
No, I like that. I agree with that.
For sure. Let's look at these graphic polos. This is something that I'm pretty interested in seeing because I just don't know about the audience. I know myself, I just hate wearing anything formal unless I absolutely have to. But I would say this is clean, but I would say the audience, this is not the audience for it. Same thing with this.
What about the
Probably
graffiti one? The one at the top.
where?
The graffiti polo black above the red one.
This, yeah, I like it. I like it. Special occasion type fit, special occasion type look. I like it a lot though. It's
I
clean.
also made a mock-up of like a polo a long time ago in a way.
Yeah,
If you want to send this to the group chat.
you can send it there, G. I'll check it out.
Or definitely like that one on the bottom left.
Let's get this inside here really fast.
It's similar to what we just picked.
Yeah, I've seen too many people do this. I wouldn't even replicate this style just for the simple fact that everybody has abused it thus far. You feel me?
Yeah.
I would do something more closer to this with some long sleeves and some numbers versus, or even this. This looks a lot better than both of the references I just showed.
Yeah, I was about to tell you that looks clean. I'm good.
Yeah. Because it's more of like a, yeah, I just like this more than the polos. I feel like people are kind of abusing the polos. This is clean as well. This definitely looks like, you know, kind of gives off Balenciaga kind of look as well.
Mhm. But definitely that long sleeve hoodie right there too.
Yeah. This one?
Nah, no, to the right of it.
This one. Oh yeah, that's clean as well. For sure. But yeah, I'll drop these in here really fast. Uno, dos. The sleeves on this might be a little too crazy for the audience, but I kind of like the style of the designing on there.
Yeah. Keep that in mind.
Let's move right there. Okay, cool. Let's grab some pants. Simple logo. Let's look at some sweatpants really quick. Let me know if you
Yeah, I
guys
fuck
see
with those
some.
baggy sweatpants.
Let me know if you guys see something that y'all want me to take a screenshot of and drop inside there.
I think the one with the cursive writing.
The one, yeah, I was about to say that one too.
Easier.
Yeah, just
Oh,
make it,
yeah.
yeah,
Use
just
it clean.
make it like
Black.
obviously our colors. Stuff like
Yeah.
that. Or like, oh, the perfect, like that's the one to the right of it where it's black and white.
This
Kinda in a way, yeah.
is clean. I like it as well. Jeez, come on, guys. Boom.
You also think for our brand, like any type of denim would fit. Like definitely like either raw salvage denim or just any like raw denim.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna lie. I personally have not dropped any denim with my clothing brand because I've seen just like with denim specifically, people either love it or they hate it, right? So like just dropping, I've seen brands drop raw denim, like, but the thing is their whole brand is kind of built around a certain aesthetic, so to say. But it just all depends, like on the jeans. Maybe future wise, something to bring out. But starting out, you just want to focus heavy on these are clean. Like I can see the audience wearing this, but it's just about how you connect it directly to them, you know, to make them buy it. People are not too fond, I would say, of purchasing denim online from specifically smaller brands, not smaller brands, but Instagram brands, because sizing, you know, like you can't test it on your body until you get it. Not to say that people haven't sold and made a lot of money with denim, because they have. I've just personally seen from the brands that I worked with, the conversion rate be a lot lower because they can't test it out.
My bad.
You good?
You think definitely once having like a larger audience, then like drop some denim pieces at least?
Yeah, for sure. Definitely once the audience get up there, cook up some pieces. You feel me? But I would try to say keep the products that you drop, products that people consume on a consistent basis. You know, that way you're not jumping out the gate with products that's like without building the trust first. Once the trust is there, leverage is there, audience is there, you can low-key start doing whatever you want to do as long as it connects to your target audience.
What about athletic wear? Would that be the same thing? Like,
what is it?
Like a compression shirt or something? Do you think that would be the same thing?
Yeah, no lie, I would say the very same thing as well, because like the people that's gonna number one, people don't really buy compression clothes online like that. You see how I searched up compression shirt and then it just popped up all these brands that are not, you know, necessarily streetwear brands, but the compression brands that I do see eating, they're the brands that are brands, gym wear brands specifically. Not to say that you can't never drop it in the future, because like you could do a collection, but the thing is you would have to have a diehard audience to be like, okay, let me just go get this compression shirt from Void Vision versus buying it from Gymshark or buying it from Aloe or buying it from Lulu or Nike. Because really the only people that's purchasing compression clothing are people that actively go to the gym, and these people are buying it from gym brands, you know?
Yeah.
Not to say you can't do something like it in the future, like I said, but it's just about having that leverage and having that audience. But just imagine you doing all streetwear clothes and then your next photo shoot looks like this, you know? You just go be like,
right.
Yo, what's going on, my G? So
right, yeah.
definitely I would say try to maintain consistency with those products, and then obviously develop future. I've seen brands have two sectors. I've seen brands have regular streetwear brand and then athletic wear brand on the side of it, and they just drop in between. One drops active, it's out, sold out, next drop over here, next drop over here, next drop over here. And it's just two different things that's obviously, you know, being maintained simultaneously. But
would you say the same thing for like leather, like jackets or whatever, or like pants or like belts in a way?
Essentially, because those aren't essential products, right? So like either it has to be super unique and super creative, go viral and people will purchase it. But if you want to just get consistent sales, right? You want to drop your brand, get your first 50 sales, next drop do 100 orders. Like, I'd recommend sticking to this brand identity and sticking to your product references for sure. And then, like, if you got something that's super crazy that you really love, you could drop it for sure. Might get good results, but if you don't get crazy traction, you're now going to lose out on, obviously, the time from the last drop. Let's say first 3 drops you sell out 50 to 100 pieces, selling clothes specific to your identity. 4th drop, you're like, all right, I want to drop a crazy leather jacket. Leather jacket gets views, you feel me? Gets the same amount of views you've been getting, but this is not the usual products that you drop, and your target audience really isn't interested in buying these products. So then it's like, okay, views kind of drop a little bit. They're not interested. They don't buy because it's not specifically for them. And then you don't go viral on top of that. You're going to have that product. Not only going to have that product, the inventory is going to sit for a little while until it gets sold. This is if it doesn't go viral. Because it's not specifically hitting your target audience. Inventory is going to sit for a little bit. Time's going to go by. And then you start to lose that momentum, you know, that you had initially. That's why I like for brands to just come out swinging directly to your audience. 100 hits with them. Right. And then after 100 hits, like, do whatever you please, to be honest. Or just run up a separate brand. Like, I've created a brand, dropped the product, never dropped the product again with that brand, just because I had an itch to create something. You feel me? And I felt like, okay, the product might hit. Let me just test it out real quick. It's nothing to create a Shopify account and like try to promote a product, if you get what I'm saying. Time consuming, but like I've done it before where I've dropped single-handed products with brands. Some stuff didn't work out, some stuff did work out. But when I got an idea, I just go with it. Like when Trump got almost assassinated or whatever that situation was, it might have been fake. I created a t-shirt. I sold the t-shirt. I made about $11,000. And I didn't even have an official sample. I just had a mock-up. Made $11,000 on a random Shopify account. Shipped out the products, told nobody about it, went on about my day. So you can create products if you feel like it's going to be a hit, sell them on the side. But I would say for your main brand, try to keep it the main brand. You know, like the brand, for example, let's just say it's like Sweats Collective. The brand Sweats. I'll pull them up really fast if you guys don't know who they are. They just had a pop-up in LA. It's pretty solid. But let's say it's this brand Sweats right here, right? And they don't drop really anything but sweats, cotton clothing. And then they come out the gate with like denim jeans. It might hit just because they got crazy traffic and crazy leverage. But let's say they came out with like something super crazy, like a graffiti, something. It's really hard to say, you know, what could be crazy for them at this point. But let's say they just jumped out the gate with something that was overly unique, overly crazy. The audience is going to be like, huh, what is this? And they may not buy, but for them, they're going to buy, obviously, because they have diehard fans, if you guys get what I'm saying. Yeah. But look at them.
Like a white thermal with a black design on it.
Yeah, but look at them. They're very, 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 very niche. They only create certain products, and the products are specifically for their brand identity. They don't jump outside the gate. They don't swing for the fences. They keep everything one way. And that's why they're consistently growing, consistently hitting 7 figures a month, consistently making money, because they remain niche, you know? They remain niche, right? Even products like this, we may think is like a super crazy swing. Probably was risky for them. They probably didn't make as much as they made on other drops specifically, but because they have the audience, because they have the leverage, they kind of get to the point to where they're able to do whatever they want. And you got 300,000 followers, and let's say 50,000 are loyal. You only need 1,000 orders, you know, on the drop. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, once you build up the audience, obviously you can expand out. But I would say focus on being niche. Focus on being extremely niche. Build up a core audience. People are going to fall in love with you and fall in love with the brand. And then after that, creative freedom to do whatever you wish at that point. Strategically, I'd say. But bro, we built out this brand identity. We got the word references. We got the character references. We got the ICP, the ideal products, the unique selling point, the one sentence mission, the photo references. We got ideal products and actual photos. You guys can continue to add to this. You guys can continue to add to this. You guys can continue to add to these. Really try to keep these the same. You can continue to add to these, continue to add to this, continue to add to this. But this is void vision. This is void vision. Anything outside of this, you are shooting your arrow towards a marker that you may not hit. So I suggest you shoot your arrow here every single time. Every piece of content you create, think about void vision. Every single product you create, think about void vision. Every single thing you post, think about void vision. Think about this right here. Go here every single time you need inspiration for anything. And content-wise, you need help with content, come to these pictures. Okay, what's a scene? What's a story I could tell? Okay, let me recreate one of these scenes. Let's do, a basketball scene where the guy gets up early for school. He has a t-shirt on or the sweats on. He hits the bus because, his parents don't have the money like that. And then he's at the gym at 5 a.m. You can shoot all that on the iPhone and it still comes out clean as long as you get the angles right and your camera's not dirty. You can execute this stuff perfectly with the iPhone. So it doesn't cost much to actually get this stuff done. Product-wise, when it's time to develop a product, you come here to your product references. Obviously, you guys want to get a lot more, but you come here to your product references. You think, all right, it's t-shirt season. What t-shirt I'm gonna come out the gate with? Okay, cool. All right, how can I make this connect? I can't do 222. I don't want to steal the complete design, and then you basically build it out from there. But now that you guys have this brand identity, the next step in this process would basically be following this exact step-by-step drop blueprint. Where is that? Just had it. Let me search up the word sellout. It might pop up. It'll be following this exact drop-by-drop blueprint. So the very first week, this is where you guys are at right now. You're at week 1 to 2, basically. No sample in hand, no social setup, no nothing ready. So we're gonna focus first on getting the product ready. We wanna draw out exactly what you want before you talk to a manufacturer. You wanna pick out your colors, your logo, your placement, your sizing. The more specific you are with this design in the tech pack, the better your samples come back. If you go in vague, you'll get a sample that looks nothing like you want it. So this is the very first step. This is where we are right now. This is the main focus right now. Nothing else really matters, guys, but designing a clean product. This is all that matters. I'm gonna share this document with you guys so you can have access to it. But right now, this is where we are. I'm gonna send you guys a video on how to create a winning design. I want you guys to watch that video, and then you guys pretty much have access to me forever. So after you watch the video, you guys kind of can come up with some things that you're thinking about. Feel free to ask me anything. Feel free to shoot me designs that you guys already cooked up that you want me to rate. Feel free to hit me with questions about what you should add here, what you should add here. But this is the part that I can't do for you. If I would design the product for you, it'll just be my brand and I'll just take it from here. You guys actually have to design the product. So this is the phase where I hand you guys the sauce. You got the brand identity sauce. We're designing the product currently. This is where we're at. I'm gonna send you guys some videos that will help you design the product. And honestly, it's just about getting the design. I'll also send you guys my designer as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you think getting a designer would be the best option?
For sure. If you don't know how to design, that's the best option. I know how to design a little bit. I still have a designer because they just do it better than me.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think, at least me personally, I have some designs in mind, but I don't know how to properly design them or create a proper mock-up to send to a manufacturer.
Yeah, for sure. So the first thing is going to be the design. Coming up with a design idea. Like I said, I'm gonna send you guys a video that'll break down how I go about coming up with a winning design, so you guys can get together and kind of cook some stuff up. I'm gonna also send you my designer, and then you can just kind of hit me from there.
All right, sounds good.
Y'all got anything else? Any questions?
I think I got one.
Talk to me.
For at least manufacturer wise, do you recommend China or Pakistan? Because I know they both have their ups and downs, but
yeah, honestly, I could tell you Pakistan or China, but it just really depends on everything. So let's try to just take it step by step. And then I'm gonna get you guys everything y'all need to succeed. Don't worry, bro. So let's just design this product first. Once we get this product design and you get connected to my designers, hit me about questions. We get the design finalized. Then we start working on the tech pack. We get the tech pack finalized. Then we get you to a manufacturer, kind of get the sample process started. And then we start kind of thinking about dropping, social medias, all that stuff.
But
anything else, my G's?
Nah, that's good.
That's it, bro. Ready to start, bro. Ready to get those designs going.
Let's get to it, man. I'm gonna send you this document. I'm gonna also send you the document. I'm also send you the how to create a winning design video. And then after that, I'm gonna send you my designer, and then you guys just gotta cook up from there.
All right, bet.
All right, hit me if y'all need anything, man.
Yes, sir.
Sounds good.
All
See you,
right.
dude.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Oh my God, that was a 1 hour and 20-minute call. You guys just seen me break down how to build a brand identity for my students. It literally was daytime when I started. Now it's nighttime. That's the work that I put in for my students. If you guys want to work with me one-on-one, just click the link down below. Let's get to work. I'm out.